Time for another review for you. It's gonna start with the smash and the bash. That'll tell you the articulation for abomination of the sculpt on the Hulk. Rants and spasms aren't part of the plan, but if the figure sucks, get ready for a explosive review, y'all. Now let's start with the base or the face. Collecting is part of the game, but the reviews are a job, so let's kick it back with our man Explosion and watch another review.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Explosion35 here with another review for you. And I know it's been a long time, but today I'm going to be reviewing the Neca Kick-Ass 2 Kick-Ass figure for you guys. Alright guys, so here we have the standard clamshell packaging that Neca uses. As you can see here, we have a picture of his face logo down here with the censored KA2, Kick-Ass down here. If you turn around to the back, you can read the little bio if you want, and you can see we have Hit Girl and the MFR. And there's one thing that I do want to point out is that this figure has paint chipping, and you can even see in the packaging picture that there's paint chipping on the baton itself right there. See the yellow poking through? Yeah, that shows that, even the prototype had paint chipping. So let's get into the figure. So guys, the figure itself is nicely sculpted. As you can see in the head sculpt, you can see the likeness, and as we go down, you can see all the wrinkles and muscle. And we got the boots that are sculpted, which are really nice sculpting in the front. And then in the back of the figure, we also have some more nice sculpting with the raised yellow lines. You can see where the holsters are for his batons, the zipper going down, and more wrinkles on the back of the boots. Now, in the way of articulation for this guy is very nicely articulated. As you can see, he has a head that can swivel side to side, tilt. It can go up about that much, and it can go down a lot more, but, not too big of a deal. I will never have him pose looking up. His arms can go out. They can do 360s. They have a bend in the elbow, a rotate in the forearm. Hands rotate and go in and out, but you got to be careful because the paint will chip on the hands, as you can see. He's got an ab crunch, which doesn't work too good, but, it can turn side to side. Legs can go forward and out with, DC-UC joints, and I don't really care that it's like this. I just like the movement of articulation there. He has rotates right here and there. Then he also has nice double-jointed knees, and this is the best double jointed knees I've ever seen. This is so cool looking. I like it. And then he's got foot that can go up, down, side to side. Ankles can pivot there, but can pivot out a lot more. So, yeah, he's definitely nicely articulating, and he's, I love this new neck articulation. Now, in the way of our accessories, he has his two batons, which are very nice. They do get a little warped from being inside the holsters in the back, but they are nicely sculpted with lines in them to indicate, like a wrapped leather. And then it also has this leather strap look, which is very nice, just a solid black. And then he also has these two fists, which once you pop them in, paint will just chip everywhere from the pegs. But either way, they're nicely sculpted. You can see those nice sculpting in the gloves themselves. So it's definitely nice they included these. So here's what Kick-Ass looks like with his batons in the holsters, and you can see what it looks like from behind like so, and it looks really nice. Alright, so this is what Kick-Ass looks like with his batons in his hands, and he definitely looks cool this way. The only problem is it will cause paint chipping. Another thing about the paint chipping is that it will wear away in the hands, and you got to be careful when you're moving it, because you can see there some. I already had to return one of these because the paint chipping just fell off everywhere. This one doesn't seem to have a problem as bad, so you just got to be careful with this figure. It's not, something you got to play with. It's definitely a collector's piece. So here we have a size comparison for you guys. So here we've got the 7-inch scale Iron Man, a regular Neca figure, and a 6-inch scaled. I think Arnold should be a little bit taller than him, even though his legs are spread. I do think that's the way it should be. I think Iron Man looks great up against him, and he definitely doesn't work with 6-inch figures. So, yeah, there's the size comparison. So, my overall thinking on this guy is that this guy is definitely worth $17. And I really think you should pick him up if you're a huge Kick-Ass fan or you're a fan of the comic. The one problem that I have with this figure is the paint chipping, so I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10. Stay tuned, guys, for my Hit Girl review, and I'll see you guys later.
Let's take it back to straight hip-hop and start it from scratch. I'm about to bloody this track up, everybody get back.